When you start Cuphead's Delicious Last Course DLC, you meet a new friend right at the beginning, the altruistic Chef Saltbaker. This jolly fellow wants to help Miss Chalice by baking the Wonder Tart, a pastry that will resurrect her permanently, unlike the temporary effects of the Astral Cookie. He's such a kind, charitable, and selfless individual, which means there's no chance that there's a sinister reason behind him wanting to bake the Wonder Tart, right? Right? I'm Jamie Latour, and I'm going to show you how to defeat the final boss of Cuphead, the Delicious Last Course. Yeah, as you might have guessed, this dude is evil. Before you can fight Chef Saltbaker, you need to gather the ingredients for the Wonder Tart by beating all of the bosses on Aisle 4. This includes Glumstone the Giant, Mortimer Freeze, the Moonshine Mob, Esther Winchester, and the Howling Aces. However, you don't need to fight all of the bosses within the King's Leap, or take on the Secret Angel Devil fight in order to get to the final boss. Once you have all of the ingredients, head back to Saltbaker's Bakery. The hatch leading to the basement will be open, so head on down. Boy, this is a spooky basement for a bakery. Once you reach Saltbaker, he'll reveal his evil plans, which involves using the Wonder Tart to acquire the cosmic powers of the astral plane. You know, that old thing. Shortly after, the first phase of this boss fight will begin. The first phase of this battle is arguably the toughest one, as it has the most attacks that you'll need to watch out for. You need to shoot Saltbaker while he uses each of the ingredients that you've gathered against you. Thankfully, you can keep track of what projectiles are coming by watching his hilariously brutal animations in the background. He'll chop up the desert limes and they'll come at you like boomerangs. If they come in low, then they'll go high. If they come in high, then they'll go low. So jump over them or get underneath them. He'll bash the sugar cube on the head with a hammer and chisel. Holy crap. And the cubes will bob towards you like this. One or two of these cubes will be pink, so you can parry those. Otherwise, just avoid them like the limes. He'll cut animal cookies out of the distillery dough. You can dodge these, or you can shoot them to get rid of them. The final ingredient attack in this phase will have him squeeze the gnome berries out of the basket, which will then fly at you diagonally. To be honest, most of these projectiles are pretty avoidable, but the worst part of the early stages of this boss battle is this damn fireball. I would say that 90% of the times that I've taken damage in this fight is because of this fireball. It'll cling to the top of the stage and then drop down on top of you. If you're so focused on dodging everything else, you're more than likely to not notice this flame when it decides to land on your head. Seriously, watch out for this, or it will likely catch you off guard while you're trying not to get hit by limes and animal cookies. Once you've dealt enough damage, he'll continue to the next phase where he grows enormous. You'll now be in the palm of his hand and surrounded by 4 pepper shakers. You need to shoot the pepper shakers, and when they take enough damage, they'll crash into Saltbaker's face and hurt him. Meanwhile, the shakers will spit projectiles, which will occasionally be pink, giving you more things to parry. Saltbaker will also sprinkle mint leaves into the fight, 4 of which will slowly fall down in a line. Oh, and that fireball is still here too, and will jump around Saltbaker's hand. That thing could go to hell. Keep smashing these pepper shakers into his face to end this phase. The next phase is short and simple. Saltbaker's glass body will have shattered, leaving behind this wasteland of salt. There will be a dough-cutting wheel traveling back and forth, while these 2 conjoined salt bodies will bounce around the stage. Shoot the salt bodies and avoid the dough-cutting wheel, and it shouldn't take too long to begin the final phase. The ground will crumble, so stay close to the middle. Saltbaker's weird salt shaker heart will appear, and glass platforms will fall down from above. You need to keep jumping on the platforms while avoiding the heart and making sure not to fall to the bottom of the screen. As you can tell, the heart is pink, which means you can also parry it to stay in the air away from the bottomless pit. Keep shooting and jumping, and eventually, Saltbaker will be toast. For your loadout in this fight, it's a good idea to have a weapon with homing projectiles. Crackshot is going to be your best bet here, or if you don't have Crackshot unlocked yet, you can use Chaser. For your secondary weapon, you should equip Charge, as it's a good choice to make short work of the pepper shakers in the second phase. For charms, you really can't go wrong with either Smoke Bomb or Heart Ring. Smoke Bomb is perfect for dodging the multitude of projectiles, and Heart Ring can help you recover lost health by parrying. You're probably not going to get many good opportunities to use your super in this battle, so you may want to just use your EX attacks instead. Otherwise, Super 1 or Super 3 will work in a pinch. Finally, if you want to equip the Astral Cookie and play as Miss Chalice, that's actually a pretty good idea. Her dash parry is great for parrying sugar cubes and peppercorns, her dodge roll will make surviving the first phase much less stressful, and her double jump will make the final phase a piece of cake. After the fight, you'll get a cute little epilogue where Saltbaker is forced to do community service to atone for his misdeeds, and he learns to become a better person. Sure hope he learned to become a better baker too, because a tart that has lime and mint in it sounds absolutely disgusting. For more gaming news and guides, check out TheGamer.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.